Welcome to I'm Your Target Demographic, and today we're discussing leap years. 2020 is a leap year, so I thought now would be a good time to explain what this means and why we do this. We'll also touch on people born on a leap year and then the consequences of only having a traditional birthday every 4 years. So, what is a leap year? Let's zoom out, literally, and look at the Earth and its rotations and its orbiting the Sun and how we perceive the passage of time. This doesn't exactly line up with the calendar that most of the world uses, the Gregorian calendar, introduced by Pope Gregory XIII in 1582, which corrected some issues with the Julian calendar, created under the reign of Julius Caesar. If we had the same number of days in every year, we would eventually shift in one direction, and it would eventually throw everything out of whack, each year shifting about 6 hours. If left to its own devices, this would mean that we would slowly drift further and further away from the seasonal equinoxes and other holidays strictly related to when astronomical events occur. So the addition of a leap year was done to primarily keep the vernal equinox around the same time, which would keep the Easter holiday in the same time range. So to compensate for this, every 4 years, an additional day was added to the calendar, an additional 24 hours that would make up for the 4 years of 6-hour offset. Every 4 years, the shortest month of the year, February, receives an additional date, gaining the date of February 29th. Now, to make this even more complicated, doing this shift every 4 years all the time would eventually overcompensate, so we skip a leap year sometimes. For example, the year 2000 was a leap year like normal, but the year 2100 won't be, to help us get back on track. There's an algorithm for which years are and aren't leap years, but that's maybe a little deeper than we need to go. You can pause and evaluate this algorithm if your heart really desires. There are places and cultures that use other calendars, not the Gregorian, and they each have unique ways to track these differences and to make up for the difference. Now, every 4 years on the leap year, people are born. So what happens, since February 29th won't occur again for 4 years? Most people celebrate their birthday on the 28th, or maybe on March 1st, on either side. In terms of what legally happens, you'll need to look into your country's or state's or city's laws to find out if there's a definitive answer on which of the two dates is correct. Who are some of the most famous leapers? Let's look. It's incredibly rare to be born on this day, so the list is small. We've got rapper Ja Rule, the actor Antonio Sabato Jr., and from Law & Order SVU, Peter Scanavino. In comic book lore, it's also stated that Superman, while born on the planet Krypton, was born on the day that would have translated to February 29th here on Earth. This was an old reference, and some writers have done away with that tidbit and rewritten his birthday, but I thought it was a nice touch. If you were born on a leap year, there's a way to find others just like you by checking out the Honor Society of Leap Year Babies with over 10,000 members. Sound off in the comments if you are a leap year baby or know someone who is. They've got a birthday coming up and we'd love to share in the excitement. Share this video with your friends as well as we get closer to February, and subscribe for more interesting tidbits just like this. Thanks for watching.